Hi there everybody, it's Verity here from inkybutterfly.wordpress.com. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we're going to make something really quick and bright for you today. It's not overly complicated. I'm going to change the design a little teeny bit because I think the circle I've used is a little too big for the look I was going for, but we're going for this kind of rainbow kind of look. Sort of floral wreath. So I've got a card base ready to go, and I used the scalloped dies from the layering circles to create my background. So this sample actually used the largest of that die. So in the set you get loads and loads of dies. Let me just grab them for you actually. So these are the layering circles dies that come to you. So you get the scalloped and the plain, and they kind of nest into each other, but they're too big to fit inside each other. So this was the one I used, the largest of the largest. I actually took it down to the second one, which would be actually the third smallest in the entire set, but that's the one I've used. Okay, so if you separated them into large and small, it's the second one in that set. You could of course use the plain circle or even the stitched shapes. So one of those would be, I think that one's a little bigger, and then that one's going to be a little bit smaller, so it's kind of, that one's probably, so the second largest of the stitch shapes would probably be roughly the right size if you were looking for something else to use. But so I was hoping that the little scalloped edge would just show a little bit, and I will need them. I've put away those dies, and I'm going to need the smallest one as well, so just got to get those back out. So all I've done here is punched out some flowers from all of those are from the Brights cardstock collection. So we've got Poppy Parade, Mango Melody, Daffodil Delight, Coastal Cabana, Pacific Point, Flirty Flamingo, and Gorgeous Grape. Okay, and I'm just using a ball tool just to get them shaped up, and I'm going to flip them over as I go so we can apply some wet glue to those. And of course the wet glue is going to allow us to make sure that they are in position. Oh, somebody's decided to let off some fireworks, so I don't know whether you can hear that. Sorry if that is distracting. Took me by surprise, I have to say. So all we're going to do is put just a little bead of glue on the back of each of those. They sound really close actually. There's a lot of them. And we're going to just put those, oops, that's why I'm using my silicone mat. Going to put those on just sort of, basically I'm not pressing down on them just yet until I'm happy with all the placement. And then we'll push them down a little bit more firmly. Okay. So I want the scalloped edge of the circle that I've die cut to show through. That, by the way, is shimmery white cardstock. So it does have just that little bit of a shimmer to it. So those are obviously going to take just a moment or two to set enough to manipulate. Meantime, we're going to use Granny Apple Green because we've got no green in our little rainbow, so I'm going to introduce it using the stamping. And this little stamp is from a set that I don't think I've seen anybody use. It's called Round of Applause, and I actually, I just thought it was quite cool that we would have something that said that we were proud, you're the best. There's a nice little floral as well. There's no dies that coordinate with this though. And obviously we've got these nice celebratory, here's to a bright future. That would have gone with my brights. Oh, off they go again. Oh goodness. That could go nicely with that. In fact, do you know what? I'm going to get that out. So this is a red rubber set, and you can see that this is how they come. They all come in a sheet like this. So here's to a bright future is this one. So they are just, if you push them up from the back like that, they come out of the rubber, and then they've got this white backing paper on, and then it's you have got the option to put them onto stickers, on the stickers on the back, sorry, but I tend to just not bother with that at all. So my trick for if you've got red rubber stamps and you're not sure if they're going to line up or not, I get some scrap grid paper. This piece will do. Put it that way around so you can see a bit cleaner piece. I'll use the granny apple, I think. Get that inked up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to line the block up with one of the lines on the grid paper. Stamp it down. Whew, that ain't bad. Oh, yes. So I'm going to look for the tops of the R's. So we've got a few R's, and actually that ain't bad. So we'll rock with that. That's ready to go. Going back to we're proud of you, I'm going to use the smallest of the those scallops to cut that out. Or shall I use a stitch, or shall we just mix it up just because we can? You use whatever you've got. Might be a bit big. Let's just run with it. Tape it down so it doesn't move, and we'll quickly run that through. I have cut some sprigs, I'm not sure if they're going to fit on. So there's our proud of you, and I think what I'll do is I'm going to double up the dimensional on here. I'm going to put one on, take the backing paper off, stick another one on, and then it'd be proud of the flowers on there. That dab of glue just gives you just that little bit of room in case you want to jiggle it about a bit. And I'm going to have to hold that in place just for a second or two to grab, because even with the double dimensionals, that's just being pushed up a little bit. So what we'll do is we'll put some trusty D blocks on top of there to hold that down for a few more moments. Yeah, so I cut some of these sprigs out, thinking that we might embellish the wreath a bit, and on this one I just didn't feel like they would sit without looking weird. And we need some stuff for the centres. So we've got the rhinestones, which is what I used before, but I've only got small ones. Oh, I could break open a new pack. Shall I break open a new pack? Could use the bigger ones. Or we could use some pearls. So it's a fresh pack. So I've had that a while because it's still got the green flip on it. I do find they get in the way though, so I'm going to cut that off. Where are my pearls? Yeah, I've only got little pearls. I don't have any more of those. tell you what we'll do. Got a better idea. We're going to take a sneak peek at these new not dimensionals at all, are they? Embellishments, these opal rounds. We'll use those because they're kind of rainbowy. Can you see? Yummy, yummy. Let's do that. So hopefully they've set enough now. Cool. Let's not dip it in the glue. Okay, right, let's stick this onto our card. I'm not sure we're going to use the sprigs, to be honest. Like that. And we'll stamp our sentiment underneath. Just looking at either side of my the card to see if I've lined that up. No, apologies if you've got the top of my head there. Okay, that's not bad. Considering I don't. That's the reason I don't stamp directly onto cards 9 times out of 10, because I don't want to end up with them wonky and having to do them again. And I think these ones, the smaller, there's 2 sizes of these in the package, and I think the smaller ones will be just lovely. Press firmly into place. I'm wondering actually if these you know how sometimes, what's it called when things take on colour from their background? These rounds will be available from the 5th of January. They're going to be in the new mini catalogue. If you saw my little unboxing video, you'll have seen them already. That's the first time we've used them, as you saw. Opened the packet there and then. So that's just a little cute little congratulations card, I guess. Just something to say that we are proud of you. Didn't need the sprigs. Sprigs can be saved for another time. So I think version 2 is better composed than version 1. That was my kind of, throwing out an idea and seeing where it led me. Of course, these don't have to be the rainbows. Do them whatever colour. For the when people graduate, they have like colours on their gowns, don't they? So you could make them match the gown colours or whatever. There we are. Hope you like that. If you look down in the description bar, there'll be links to the products I've used. The only thing I won't be able to link to is these little embellishments, but I'll put the rhinestones in. Okay, everybody, take care. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you soon. Bye.